This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social Association with Betfred. Like to be joined in London by Dynamite Daniel Dubois. Daniel, been a while. How are you?
I'm alright, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking. Now, let's start with why we're here. Proud day for the family. Caroline Dubois was sort of getting her a bit of publicity ahead of her pro debut on November 20th. You must be a very proud brother today.
I'm very proud. She's gone her way, she's starting her journey, and it's the next step in her career, so I'm excited for this.
Not only is she going to be a fellow pro, but she's also a gym mate now for you as well. She is working with Shane McGrigin. What's that like, having your sister in there on the gym?
Yeah, it's good. You know, back to how we started really. She was in the gym together as amateurs, and she went away. She was on the GB squad, of course, and she's done all of that now. And this is the next part of her career, and I'm excited for it. This is going to be a good one.
You know Shane by now. You worked with him for a little while. What do you think he can bring to Caroline, and how much has she developed already in that short time she's been in there?
Well, Caroline's a great fighter already, and Shane is just going to sharpen up her tools and make her even, more sharper, maybe, a few more knockouts and, more exciting. And there's going to be some good nights to come. Shane, in my opinion, is one of the top coaches around. So, yeah, he's the best person to work with right now.
Caroline and I were talking just before about her Olympic experience, and she thinks she'll be more proud of her achievements when she's finished fighting. Yeah. How does it compare for you fighting compared to watching your family, something as big as the Olympics as well? What's that like for you?
It's great. It's something we've all grown up watching them, and she's climbed that path. She was a bit unlucky in the Olympics, in my opinion. I think she should have won that fight, but she got. This is the next part. This is where it really counts in the pros, and she's more than ready for it.
I know she's young, but we've seen with top female talents, because there's not perhaps the depth that there is on the other side of the game, they can be moved quickly. How confident are you that we've got a world champion in the family here, and that it will be fairly soon as well?
Very confident, very confident. She's top girl around, I think, and just needs to maybe just brought on in her own time, and she's developed really fast.
On to yourself, Daniel. Like I mentioned, I haven't seen you for a while. What's the latest with you? What can you tell us?
I'm looking for a date in maybe December time, maybe, and looking to get out then before Christmas.
What kind of level do you want to be at?
I'm not sure yet who the opponent's going to be yet, so we've got to wait and see. I'm ready for big challenges ahead in next year maybe, or getting up the ladder quickly, but I'm still just taking my time, getting more experience and all of that stuff.
With all the belts kind of tied up right now and all these big fights going on, is this time for you not only about developing but being ready for when those belts do become available at some point?
That's right. Being ready and ready to take the chance and the opportunities when they're theirs, because you need to, at all times in this game, you need to be ready.
Still very young for a heavyweight. Been working with Shane McGrigin for a while now, as I mentioned. You said he'll be great for your sister Caroline, but what's he done for you? What do you think you've improved most on?
Well, it's up to, time will tell, and I think I'm improving every day in the gym. I'm ready to show, in a fight really when I'm under the spotlights and what I've done and what I've improved on, and that's where I'll shine.
Dan, since I've seen there's been a lot of heavyweight action going on, so I just wanted to go back over it. Going back to last one, we saw Joshua Usyk, Alexander Usyk, the new unified heavyweight champion. What do you make of the fight?
Usyk and Joshua, it's a good fight. Usyk pulled it out of the bag and won a good masterclass decision. I don't know if Joshua can come back from that, and if he can, it will be great. He's had a great career so far, so that's the top level. That's the top level. And not to forget Deontay Wilder and Fury. That was a tremendous fight, and great fight. The best man won, Fury, and still no shame in for Deontay. It was a great fight.
Let's come on to that. The Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, one of the best heavyweight fights I've ever seen. I'm sure you're up and watching. What was going through your head seeing all that drama?
Just excitement, That's you need to be ready at the top levels. Super fit, super tough, and the one with that comes through, and Fury showed he had it.
After that, and Tyson Fury keeping his unbeaten record and his WBC title, does he have to be the number one of this era now, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Put him up there. Why not? I mean, he's beaten everyone so far that he's faced, and that's it. That's the level.
The fight that's now being talked about, Daniel. Dillian Whyte's been pulled out of his fight with Otto Wallin. It looks like we will get Fury versus Whyte early next year. What do you make of that as a fight? Do you think Dillian can do it in front of trouble Tyson Fury?
Yeah, sure. Dillian's got a chance. you know, he's just another man. You know, he's got 2 arms, 2 legs. He's got a chance. So I'd never write him off. It'll be a great fight if it happens. So I'll watch it. You know, it's top level boxing. It's where the belts are, and hopefully it happens.
And last one, Dan. If both win their next fight, the undisputed fight would be Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. Who would you pick in that fight if you had to?
Pick
Fury and Usyk.
Usyk. Honestly, I don't know. I can't speak. I don't really know whether Joshua can come back and just rough him up and, you know, get a win that way. But who knows? Usyk, this might be his time. I don't know.
All right, Dan. I'm going to leave you to it because you are down here today to support your sister. Thank you, Zoe, Sweetener Boxing Social.